Hello and welcome. In today's video we are going to do a makeup haul in good old-fashioned style. So I've got some from the Sephora VIB sale, I've got some from Ulta, I've got some other random stuff, I think Beautylish, and then some other stuff. So yeah, so if you like that kind of content, make sure you stay tuned. Hello my friends and welcome. New or returning, thank you so much for being here. In today's video, like I talked about, we're going to do a makeup haul. So I've got a lot of random stuff here. I actually already got a couple of my Sephora orders. They've already arrived. I think something else arriving today, and then more arriving after that. So so yeah, my insanity, it continues. All right, so if you like that kind of content where we talk all types of makeup, then make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe down below, turn on all notifications, and otherwise let's just get right into the video. All right, so some things I got from Sephora. I'm so excited. I waited for the sale because I was not going to buy it without the sale. By the McGrath, I got the face palette. It's the Divine Blush and Glow Cheek palette in Nide Venus, which is the lighter shade, but there she is. And two of the blushes are repeat, which I think are the top two, and then two new ones, and then I believe a new highlighter. But man, this highlighter surprised me. I've got it on today, and I'll show some application of some of these products as we go because I've already gotten ready. I wanted to get ready before I got on camera because a lot of times when I'm getting ready, I don't know why, but I just feel like things don't look right. Like, I don't know if it's the lighting and I can't see things quite well enough, but anyways, I don't know, but I feel like I look a hot mess. So anyways, so I went ahead and got ready. And I'll just insert clips of some of these things. But these blushes, don't let those fool you. Those are pigmented. Oh my gosh. So I'm wearing these two blushes right now, and I'm wearing this highlighter right now. And this highlighter surprised me. I swear when I swatched it, it felt very dry and there wasn't a lot of kick up when I first used it. You know what I mean? It was packed in there pretty well. But when I went to use it today, I don't know if it's just the way I use the brush, but man, there was all kinds of kick up and that thing was blinding. I was like, oh my gosh, I had to actually, tame it down a little bit because it was so intense. So, but so far, I wouldn't have paid regular price for it, but I am glad to have gotten it on sale. I am a Rouge member, so I do get 20% off. The sale started for me, I think, what was it, Friday? So I was able to get my hands on a few things quickly. So I am happy with this so far. So again, the fact that there's repeating shades, I mean, maybe not so much. It is nice to have everything in one place though. So far, so good. One thing I was very excited to pick up was Merit. I got their cream bronzer, and mine is in a lighter shade called Clay. Now this is what I'm wearing as well, but it's very, very pretty. It blends so easily, and I can't even lie, I made the mistake. Well, I don't want to say I made the mistake, but I forgot to apply this before I applied all my powder products, and I put this over top of powder. It didn't lift anything up. It blended just fine. I mean, I am highly impressed. So far, so good. It is so easy to use. It blends like a dream. It's creamy. It just has a beautiful glow to it. It's so pretty. This would have been great to have in the summertime, but hey, it's okay. I'm glad to have it now. All right, some other things I got from the Sephora VIB sale. I did pick up this Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Set and Refresh Spray. I got a smaller one just because I wanted to see what I thought of it. So far, so good. I am wearing that as well today, so I'll have to give you further thoughts. But I was so glad I picked that up. I heard good things about it, so we'll see. Another thing I picked up, which, I'm a Natasha Denona stan, I guess. I picked up the little Baby Gold palette. I couldn't help myself. Do I need it? No, not at all. But I got it. It's here. So yeah, so I'll let you know on that one. Another thing I picked up finally, oh my gosh, I love Makeup by Mario, but I'm starting to get a little bit, I don't know. I'm starting to get a little irritated because every time, I have a bunch of stuff from his brand in my favorites list or wish list or whatever, and every time I go to look, and I frequent Sephora online, so I can tell you for sure, I waited forever and ever and ever for this blush in Desert Rose to finally become available. So it was finally available for the sale, picked it up, and it's nice, no doubt, but I'm really starting to get discouraged or get a little bit frustrated, or I don't know what word I'm trying to use exactly, but it's irritating when you want to buy something from the brand and they never restock anything. I looked on there and there were some lip liners and an eyeliner that I really like, and they have been literally out of stock, I think, since the previous Sephora VIB sale from spring. And I'm not kidding. I mean, I'm not joking. that that's how long they've been out of stock. And I'm like, dude, you keep putting out new products, but you're not even restocking your other stuff. What's up with that? So I'm a little irritated by the brand, but I mean, I still like his products, but I'm like starting to get to the point where I'm like, well, I guess I got to find other products that I like as well, because his stuff's never in stock once it goes out of stock. Yeah, I'm talking to you, Mario. All right, another item I got here. It just was so cute and I just had to. Anastasia Beverly Hills. I did get the Glam to Go palette and I put it on the one day for work and it's actually really, really pretty. I really like this little palette. And you know, to be such a small little palette, it's got 8 pans, not bad, it's like a good size, but I really like the color story. They all work really, really well. It's like the usual ABH formula. I really, really like it, so I was happy to get it, and at 20% off, even better. Another thing I got here, I really do like the KVD Beauty liquid eyeliners. So I went ahead and got this duo, which is like a special like holiday set where there's a black and a brown. So I already have an open black one, but I wanted to get the brown as well. And so I was like 2 for a little bit more than the price of 1. I was like, hey, why not? I do really like that as a liner. That's actually the black one is what I'm wearing right now for an eyeliner. And I meant to bring it in here, but I have the Too Faced, I think it is, the chocolate liquid eyeliner that came out for, you know, like Thanksgiving, like holiday. And I tried that one. It sucks. The color's fine. Nothing of that is a problem, but the application, that thing literally pokes. It like hurts. It pokes your eye. I don't know if there's some kind of like extra piece in there, like a plastic. I don't know what it is, but every time I try to apply it, it literally feels like I'm poking my eye, like a little pin. Like, that's not comfortable. So I decided to try this one for a brown because I did want a brown liner as well as a black one. So I'm going to give it a try and we'll see how that brown compares. So another thing I got, finally the Aether Beauty, the Rose Quartz Crystal palette was back in stock recently. And I saw it was saying low stock. So I went ahead and picked this up because I keep seeing really, really good reviews about it. And I do like Aether Beauty's formula, so, and it's a pretty color story. It's a lot lighter, of course, you know, it's gonna give you a lot more natural look. But I do really like the formula, so I'm gonna test that out and let you know what I think of it. But I was glad to have picked it up because literally when I went back on this site, like the next day it was out of stock. So I knew I had to get it while I could. Another thing they got me on, I just couldn't help myself, is I got this Tarte, the 2 palettes. It was like the holiday set as well. 2 palettes for the price of basically like 1, I guess. What they say on there though for the value is ridiculous. I'm like, this is not a, so it literally says some ridiculous like $250 some value. No, this is not a $250 value. I'm just gonna say that, but this is one of them. This is like the more warm toned palette and this is called Gilded, but it's really, really pretty and it's actually what I'm wearing on my eyes today. So I'll insert some clips here of me applying it, but what I did is I started off with this shade called Dame, and then I put that as like the crease color. Then I wanted to darken it a little bit, so I went in with Roaring and put that more in the crease to give a little bit more dimension. And then after that, I wanted to do a darker color, so I went with this color Abstract, which is a little bit more of a like a deep chocolatey brown. So I went in with that color. And then just blended it out some more. And then as far as the shimmer or, you know, like metallic shades, I went first in with Modern, which is actually more of a satin shade, and put that on the outer portion of the eyelid. And then I went in with Opulent and put that more in the center of the eyelid. And then lastly, I went in with Glamour in like the inner portion of the eyelid. To meet that other Opulent shade. And then when I was all done with my look, I used Elegant, this really silvery shade, in the inner corner, and then Bright Lights. I ended up using that as well to kind of like soften the iciness of that shade Elegant. but yeah, so that is the eye look. This is the finished look. And then I did just use a little bit of what was left on my packing brush, my packer brush that had like the darker colors, and then just put a little bit under the eyelid. Oh, that's what I did. Okay, I had to remember. I'm like, where did I know I used that Bright Light shade, but where did I use it? I used it actually on this, just this little inner part underneath the eyelid, but like almost inner corner to like the first third of the eyelid, like underneath. So, but yeah, so I actually do like the look. I guess at first I wasn't feeling Tarte's formula because it's dry and it's very, what can I say? It's very thin. It's like a very thin formula, but it still has a lot of impact for being thin, because I guess I'm used to like the just more like intense metallic shades that like literally you like feel, like you feel the depth of that shade, you know what I mean? Like I can't explain it, but I guess I'm used to that. And so at first I was kind of like dissing, or you know, I was kind of, you know, being mean about Tarte and their formula, because I kind of forgot that their formula, or you know, wasn't thinking about the fact that they still have impact. They're just more of a thin formula. So yeah, but I'm so far happy about these palettes. And then the second one I got is Glamour, and this one is a more cool tone palette, so can't wait to use that one. But those are the two palettes I got. And for the sale, I mean, getting them on sale as an, you know, package deal, I am definitely pleased with both of them. So for the price, absolutely. And then I did break down, I don't know why, but I got the little Charlotte Tilbury, her overly hyped Beauty Light wands. I have Spotlight and Pinkgasm, and this came as a little set. I think it was what, like $32 or something like that. So, you know, on sale, that kind of thing, with the 20% off. It was definitely well worth it. And it's definitely time to switch out the ones I have, because the ones I have to be at least 2 years old or close to 2 years old. And so I'm trying to get better about like cream products, liquid products, those kind of things, of like, you know, replacing those, or, you know, decluttering those more frequently or sooner than I would powder products. So I'm definitely sure it's time to switch out the ones I have. And even if not quite yet, I'm ready when it is time. And I love those little small ones like that, because I haven't even barely touched the surface of the other one. So it's really going to be a waste because I've barely even used it. I also did pick up something from Sigma. I got the Diana Saldana collab palette. So pretty. I always have to remember to take out those inserts because I always forget. Very, very pretty. Did a look with this one as well. Such a pretty color story. And even though this one doesn't come with a brush, honestly, that's okay with me. I'd rather have more shadows than have a brush. I have tons of brushes. I'm sure, you know, some people are like, oh man, you know, but for me, it's not a big deal. And I did, which I forgot to bring in here, but I did also pick up a couple of the single blushes, a couple of highlights, and the bronzer, which I've already talked about, which will be in another video. So just wanted to mention that as well. But so far, so good. I'm liking it. Also picked up a couple of things from Beautylish. I've got Wayne Goss, the new palette. It's the Amber palette. It's really pretty. Actually giving me kind of the same vibes as the color story I have on now. The only thing though is, I mean, you only have one like kind of more topper, you know, shimmery shade. This is more of like a satin shade. A couple of like regular mattes, and then this matte here has a little bit of like sparkle in it. Reminds me of like what ColourPop does with their little matte shades, you know, with a little bit of sparkle in it. So that's the only thing, is I do wish maybe there were like one more like metallic type shade, you know, just to give it a little bit more other than just mattes. But it's still very good quality, a very nice palette. So, and I'll like the ones that I've done looks with, I'll try to remember to insert pictures of the looks I've done. So I'll include those as well. All right, couple of indie brands. Haha. So this is Blend Bunny Cosmetics, the Primal palette. This is the one that Smithy Sony like basically talked me into. It's a very, very pretty palette. Definitely, you know, more of that like rainbow, colorful color story. But I'm so excited though, because like all of my little indie shadows that I have, multi-chromes, the special shades I have, a lot of times it's hard to put a look together because you don't have like the specific shade, and they're all just like the whole palette, or all the singles are just multi-chromes, so you don't have mattes to work with. So this will give me all the mattes I need for colorful looks. So I'm excited to try that out. Can't wait. And I love the other palette. I've already talked about it, so you'll see that as well. I have to insert the name of it, All Done Up, I think it is. But yeah, I'm so excited about that one as well. A newer company to me is Ensley Rain Cosmetics. I got two of their palettes. I got the Sagittarius. I had to because I'm Sagittarius, and this palette was like only $29 for all those shades. I was like, yeah, heck yeah, bring it on. So, you know, I love my purples, so lots of purples. So I can't wait to use that one. And I also got the newest one, the Harvest Moon palette. So pretty. Now, the one thing I will say is I did not realize, like online, it's hard to tell, but this color here, Sweater Weather, and this color here, Foliage, are both definitely glitter shades. So they seem to have like a nice base to them where you know what I mean, they have like some grip to them, so they're not just gonna like completely fall out. But again, I don't think I realized online that those are glitter shades, so I don't know if that'll turn you off or not, but just to be aware they do have glitter shades. Also, I do have a code with Ensley Rain Cosmetics. It is just Coralie Rose. It'll save you 10% off your order, so if you're interested and want to try the brand out, they do have a bunch of other palettes as well that looked actually very interesting. So I will leave the code below and also across the screen so you can see that if you're interested. So, and if you do, thank you very much. I do appreciate. I do make a small percentage or commission off of that. It is an affiliate code, so I do appreciate that if you do use the code. Another one here, I have MBA Cosmetics, another indie brand. Of course, these are both indie brands. And this is the Vintage palette, which is so pretty. When I saw this, it gave me ABH Nouveau vibes. And then honestly, if she does come out with it, which I feel like it's already been shown or whatever, but Natasha Denona, her Retro Glam palette, giving me those vibes. So it is very, very pretty. I'll insert the look I made with this as well, but really nice quality. So far, yeah, I'm impressed. And then this is just a singles, I think it was called Toil and Trouble. And they're just single shadows, but they're like, I think duochromes. I think they're all duochromes. But yeah, just 8 shades of duochromes. Very, very nice. And I actually used one of these. I topped it with one of the shades. I think it was this first shade here. The look I made, I topped it with this shadow here to complete the look. So, but again, I'll insert any of the looks that I've made so far, so you'll get to see those. And then I did make some Ulta purchases here. They got me, couldn't help myself. I did buy another Oma Beauty, the loose setting powder. It's called Trip and Smooth powder in the shade Light. I do have the honey shade, which I really, really like, but it works well in the summertime when I have a little bit more tan, but it is a little bit too golden for me at this point in time. So I got the lighter one so that I could use it. I will tell you, it is one of the most finely milled powders that I have ever encountered. I mean, this is finely milled. Now, the only thing I will say, the only issue I have with the packaging is you twist the bottom here and it opens up and it like allows more powder to go in the center. But I don't like that mechanism because every time you grab this and you try to twist the lid on or off, you end up grabbing this and turning it. So before you know it, you've got all this powder just collected right in the center there. And so it ends up being kind of messy. So that's my only flaw, I would say, or my only negative con about this is the packaging. I don't like the way that twists. I mean, I like the idea is cool, but I wish the mechanism had been a little bit different so it was not as easy to turn it. You know what I mean? And it just gets messy. So I want to show you that. Also, I bought the most recent LA Girl palette. This is the Dazzle All the Way palette. I will tell you, it's not horrible, but so far I'm not sure how I feel about it. I've made a look and, you know, I've only used it once, but the look I did, I just feel like these metallics aren't that like real foiled metallic that I'm used to, or real like, I don't know, intense metallic that I'm used to from LA Girl. So I'm gonna have to play with it a little bit more, let you know what I think, but you know, we'll see. Oh, another thing that got me, Essence. Oh, the Disney Villains palettes. I got all 3. I started off with Ursula, which is this one here. Made a look with it. Loved the look so much and just the quality. So pretty that I ended up buying the other 2 palettes. And I got them at a discount, so I can't really say too much, but this is the Scar palette. So pretty. And then Evil Queen palette. And then I figured, heck, while I'm at it, I'm getting those, might as well get the blushes too. So one of them is Ursula, which is just a nice nude blush. And then, wait, can you see that? Sorry. Nude blush. And then Evil Queen, which is a little bit more of a pinky, it's almost a pinky peach, called Love at First Bite. And I think I forgot to tell you the name of this one. It's called Leaving You Speechless. So a nude one and a more like pinky peach one. So haven't used any of these yet. The only thing I've used so far is the Ursula palette, but I will give you further thoughts on that. Oh, one last thing I did forget to mention, I got the Laneige. This is the lip sleeping mask. I got the one in pumpkin spice. Oh, and it smells so good. Oh, I love pumpkin spice, you know, I love pumpkins. So yeah, so I got that as well. I already like the formula. I just wanted this scent. So happy I got it. Yeah. And then I also got, which I forgot to mention, Thrive Cosmetics. Again, they got me with the pumpkin spice. This is a basically lip balm you know, gloss kind of thing from their line, and I really, really like it. Now this doesn't smell pumpkin-y to me. I don't know what to say about it, but I really like the formula. I've been wearing this a lot, like pre-filming, or you know, as I'm getting ready, just to have something on my lips so that I'm not so dry, that kind of thing, and I'm really, really enjoying it. So yes, so definitely liking this. It's well worth the money. Yeah, so that was just a quick little makeup haul. I wanted to show you some random stuff here from different brands, but I'm really excited about like what I've gotten so far from Sephora. I've tried to limit. I mean, you know, I don't know. That's the only bad thing about being able to start so early, is that by the end of the sale, I mean, I've got, you know, a week and a half that I'm able to, and so by the time the end of the sale, I'm like, oh wait, let me have this real quick. Let me get that while I can get 20% off. Yeah, you know. Like, what is wrong with me? But anyways, I'm gonna try to control myself from this point on. I think I've gotten everything I need. I'm not getting any skincare. I'm not getting any I don't think I got any hair care, because I have so much shampoo and conditioner. I'm still trying to go through that. Some of it I didn't realize it was hiding in places, and I'm like, oh wait, I've got way too much. And skincare, I mean, I've got skincare out of the wazoo. Like, I won't ever be able to use all the skincare stuff up before it goes bad. So, oh my gosh. So I just told myself I'm gonna low buy or no buy for skincare and hair care right now. So, except for very essential things that I've run out of. So, all right, everyone, that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please make sure you give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe down below. Let me know if any of this has caught your attention. Let me know what you got in the Sephora sale. Are you able to shop it now? Which actually, by the time you see this, I'm sure everybody will be able to shop or have already gotten their orders. But anyways, let me know what you have purchased or what is on your wish list. I'd love to know. Otherwise, I have a lot of stuff I need to finish up here, so I'm gonna try to, you know, get through the day here and get done what I need to get done, because Lord, it feels like the day goes so fast. As soon as I have stuff to do, I'm like, oh my gosh, stop, slow down. Anyways, I hope you have an amazing day, and I do hope to see you in my next video. Bye. Hello and welcome. In today's video, we are gonna do a little haul. So if you like that kind of content, where we do a full makeup haul, then make sure you stay tuned. Ugh, I don't know if I like that. I think that was a little bit better. I don't know. But that doesn't belong here. Hello, my friends, and welcome. New or returning, I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for, you know. So, yeah, so without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into the, oh wait, no, I don't want to do that either. Why is that not opening? I don't know. You know, kind of dry and kind of like, you know, what am I trying to say? Packed in. I don't know, whatever. Just feel like that side is really, really overly blended away too much, but okay, whatever. Oh well. Grip spray or whatever it's called. What's the word I'm looking for? Let's see. Another thing I got here, I really do like the Ensley with, also I love at first blush. Why do I keep feeling like hairs are tickling my face? Oh my gosh, I'm such a mess. Like, I don't even know what to say. I'm such a mess. Oh my, okay. That's enough. Okay, that is it now, finally. Okay, that's it, promise. Okay, see you guys next time, bye.